For coming, and I do see Sonia. I thought they couldn't find you. I thought you were out working.
I'm here.
You're here. Okay. Well, first of all, thank you guys, not just for coming, but thank you for what you continue to do. It's really important that you continue to get the awareness out there about what MS and how it affects people, particularly young people, so many young people that are affected by it. It's really important. So I'm going to present this to both Brian and Michelle when we get going, but I know some of you have heard this before, and that's why one of the reasons I bring Sonia in. When I got elected, I've been married for over 30 years, and before I got elected, I thought the most important person in my life was my wife, and she was. Until I got elected, then I found the most important person in my life is my schedule, which is that woman right there, who literally runs my life. So where am I supposed to be? She tells me every day, every minute of the day where I'm supposed to be. Sonia does a terrific job, and she deals with companies, elected officials, department heads, I mean, you name it, everybody across this county who, has to juggle the schedule when, the president comes into town or the governor comes to town, everything gets shifted. She does a terrific job. What you may or may not know, she does have MS, and has had it for some time, and she is just probably the example of how somebody can have this disease, manage this disease, and still do an absolutely terrific job. And people probably know with my schedule, I try to keep a very busy and active schedule. And the person that has to deal with that is Sonia Dees. So I always like for people to know what she does. Because I know most people see Amy and Jennifer and Willie and some of the people that are, obviously myself, that are out there. But the one behind the scenes that keeps it all moving is Sonia. So anyway, I want to bring up Michelle and Brian, bring you guys up, we'll present this to you, talk a little bit about it. And I didn't realize this, that among young adults, MS is the most common disease of the central nervous system. The National MS Society offers many programs, including counseling, peer-facilitated support groups, educational programs and seminars, referrals, internet programs, services for the homebound, social and recreational programs to assist people with MS and their families. Employment issues obviously can be a major concern because of the unpredictability of the symptoms. New laws and ever-increasing resources will make it easier for those to continue working. And obviously there's many ways people can help. The big walk that's coming up, Walk MS, will be held on the 19th of April, about 7 weeks from now, at Point State Park, and we encourage people to be involved. I'll try to be involved as well. And throughout this week, we will be lighting up the courthouse orange in honor of MS Week. So if you're driving by at night, you will see the orange. And Public Works does a terrific job of lighting this beautiful, beautiful building. So anyway, let me now read the official proclamation. And this is also both from myself and Mayor Peduto. We often partner a lot of times, and Bill has some things he has to do, and he pitches in. And now today, my job to pitch in on this. So, whereas MS is a chronic, often disabling disease that attacks the central nervous system, which is made up of the brain, spinal cord, and optic nerves, the progress, severity, and specific symptoms of MS are unpredictable and vary from one person to another. And whereas the National MS Society has a mission to mobilize people and resources to drive research for a cure and to address the challenges of everyone affected by MS. The Society helps people affected by MS by funding cutting-edge research, driving change through advocacy, facilitating professional education, and providing services and programs that help people with MS and their families move their lives forward. And whereas the Pennsylvania Keystone chapter of the National MS Society serves Allegheny County, according to the Society, an estimated 2.3 million people are diagnosed with MS worldwide, and the disease generally strikes people between the ages of 20 and 50. And whereas through the unmatched work of the Pennsylvania Keystone chapter of the National MS Society, individuals and families affected by MS are able to be part of a loving community that strives to serve, support, and empower them. The Pennsylvania Keystone chapter is an outlet and resources that continuously build awareness and educate others about its cause. Whereas Allegheny County and the City of Pittsburgh are thankful for the Pennsylvania Keystone chapter of the National MS Society and the support that it provides to our residents, we, along with the Society, are also hopeful that we will one day see a world free of MS. Now therefore be it resolved that I, Allegheny County Executive Rich Fitzgerald, along with City of Pittsburgh Mayor Bill Peduto, do, by the power vested in us, do proclaim March 2nd through the 8th, 2015 as Multiple Sclerosis Awareness Week in Allegheny County and the City of Pittsburgh, and in support of those individuals and families affected by MS, the Allegheny County Court House will be lit orange in recognition of that designation. And again, I want to thank you for the work that you do. Brian, thank you. Michelle, thank you. I don't know how Michelle, she does so many different things, and I know what you guys do is really important. So maybe Brian, if there's anything I didn't say, or Michelle, that you guys want to add to what we said, and then I want to bring everybody up to do a photo that Katie will take and we will tweet out to the world. But if you guys want to say anything.
My alarm for the MS medicine, I'm so sorry.
Oh, no, go ahead, go ahead.
Rich, I'm sorry. No, it went off, I'm sorry.
Oh, no. Whatever you want to add. I probably missed a few things, and if there's anything pertinent statistics or pertinent things regarding how it affects this region in Allegheny County, please.
Thank you for that nice write-up and mentioning of all of our services that we do. And I do want to mention that one of the key things that we do here in our chapter, and we're very unique with our Pennsylvania Keystone chapter, as we offer domestic violence services. There's people that call us, men and women, young and old, that call us for help. They're in crisis situations. We have the professional counseling services available. We offer special funding for legal fees, things of that nature. We get the person to the next step to make sure that they're safe. So I wanted to mention that, and thank you all for being here today. Staff, volunteers, and advocates in the community, thank you so much. Michelle, do you have anything?
Sure, I do. Thanks. My son's grandma had MS, and as she aged, things became more difficult for her, and services were really hard to find. But the MS Society was somebody that came to help her when she lived down in Washington County, and they embraced her. They helped her adapt her kitchen, made the cabinets lower so she would be able to function and do some things, just the very basic things to be comfortable at home. So people with MS, friends, and loved ones, you're on my heart, and I will do everything I can to help you every day. And hold me to that pledge, please. Thank you. Thanks.
All right, I want to bring folks up here. We'll get some pictures.